Alright everyone, here we are with another video with the Invest for tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button, and if it's your first time here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so you don't miss a single video and you're up to date on our chart analysis here with 42 Vision. So here we are with SENS Stock, Muln Automotive Inc., and the stock has hit a dip area today on the 30-minute and a full transition back up from that dip to this rip, nearly 10%. A lot of people are stating that the stock is moving 5 to 10% daily, whether it's up or down, and that is what it's been doing for the last several days, almost making it seem like it's predictable, which at some point eventually this will end, right? Either it's going to go higher and break out or go much lower and try to find a support and fight to stay above $1 or 90 cents, right? So we need to keep that in mind. But the stock has been doing a strong job with the bulls holding it up above $1. Now, we're going to look at some articles together and share some statements here on Muln stock and look at the charts together. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities that were mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord and getting connected over to our 42 Vision indicators. You'll become part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the three stocks I mentioned this morning. Every single one of them gave jumps of 3 to 5%, 5 to 10% plus. But one of them turned out to be a home run, and that was SIDU. We caught this one in the pre-market pulling downwards towards the bell. After the bell, it sat sideways, got that bull indicator, slightly pulled back, and then continued into a shift of full strength here on 42 Vision, giving a highest point of 30% plus, guys. And not only that, we also had our SpyBot send out a bull indicator at 8:55 a.m. And from that moment forward, into the bell, and even after the bell, there was a continuation of strength in the SPY, and call options went up 200% plus at its highest point of possibility within hours, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity over the charts with our 42 Vision indicators, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. And let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Muln stock, Muln Automotive Inc., doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area. But we need to look at some key factors going on in this article that I'm about to state and share with you guys, right? So let's go ahead and pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected to the SpyBot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way, so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. So here we are with Muln stock. It's been going back and forth between these bull and bear indicators on the 30-minute. Yesterday, it got a bear indicator at around 110, went all the way down to a dip area towards 104, 103. And today it bounced off of that, got that bull indicator at 105, and went to highs here of 110. Now, I've talked about how important 110 is and 115 is in this chart based off the history, and we keep on rejecting multiple times within that same area of 110, guys. As you can see here, multiple days falling around that area and barely pushing away from it, reaching 115. And rejecting up here as well. So the bulls are doing a great job at holding this above $1, but it's right now in the position where it keeps on rejecting 110. And that's even more important to realize because it's not even letting it try to retouch 115 or try to break out of this consolidation. But some strength is here in the chart, as I stated, as long as it stays above $1. Now, in this article, you could see here Muln stock forecast that Muln Automotive dips as late session sell-off erases gains. Okay, this came out today, and this was this morning when the dip was happening, and things quickly turned back around. And I'm going to share with you guys some key words in this article that go ahead and share some important and valid points going on here in the chart alone today, and also what it could mean going forward. And we need to pay close attention to it because it actually is starting to correlate with the chart's reaction. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but something to keep in mind. So here we have the article, and it states here that on Monday's trading session, MULN fell by 1.85%, but yet it's going upwards towards the end of the day. It's almost erasing those losses. It also states here, and we talked about this in yesterday's video, that the EV stocks rise and then fall ahead of Tesla's earnings call on Wednesday, which is coming up tomorrow. And not much is known about Rivian's private meeting from Friday. So Rivian had a private meeting on Friday. Last week was a big week with all the EV sector companies, the big ones, the small ones. Nearly every single EV company that is working on different projects or agreements and contracts with other companies came out with news last week, right? We also caught one of these companies last week, and that was GoEV, right? GOEV, ticker symbol, and it's CANOO, the company. We caught this one last week, and it went up nearly 50% plus. It was one of our home runs in the morning briefings. But as this article states here, it states that while last week's hot performer was GoEV, it dropped lower by 7.5% today, right? And you have here how electric vehicle stocks popped up at the opening bell as the industry braced itself for the key earnings call from Tesla on Wednesday, coming up tomorrow. And it states here that they were trading higher this morning, hitting an intraday high of 751 before closing at 721. A pair of analysis mentions had investors jumping into Tesla early, and you could say that this is a bullish perspective. Even though it's $10, it states here that they rose their price target from 370 to 380. And then you also have here Deutsche Bank stating that they added the stock to their short-term catalyst call buy list, right? So there's a lot of things going on right now that are bringing attention to the overall EV sector and also taking away the attention that GoEV was taking up from the whole entire market of different stocks, from Lucid, from NIO, from MULN stock, Tesla, Rivian, you name it, right? It was getting all the attention because of that partnership with Walmart, and it was a star, and it was the one shining last week, but it lowered by 7.5% today. And we have MULN stock going up towards $1.10, nearly up almost 3% on the day. So tomorrow is a big day. Depending on how Tesla moves, it could affect MULN stock. And not only MULN stock, but the overall sector. And on top of that, the fact that also GoEV is taking away from the spotlight other stocks, and it's now going down, it could bring other stocks to the spotlight again, especially if news comes out, not just for MULN stock, but other stocks sharing their partnerships as well. Now, GoEV was a pretty big deal, and not only in the short term, but it may be in the long term. But right now, MULN stock is moving higher, while all of these catalysts are going on. So super important to realize that, and holding itself up above $1. Now, when you zoom out and you look at this from the 4-hour, you could see that we're still under a bear indicator, and it's trying to hold itself up above $1. I think that's the most important support level right now in the big picture, and even in a more zoomed in picture. And right now we're in dark green bars, and on the 1 day, you could see that we're having the continuation of red bars, and we're still under that bear indicator since 133. Now, when you zoom in to the 30-minute, we're under a bull indicator. And when you zoom into the 15-minute within more volatility, full transition as well, we're under a bull indicator, but we just shifted from bright green to dark green with red borders. I'm going to be watching that carefully. I want to see this bull indicator hold on the 15-minute and on the 30-minute as well. We just shifted from bright green to dark green with red borders as well. And we need to see this break above 110, hold support, and get back up towards 115, and we could start talking about higher levels. To the downside, we want to see this hold above 105, $1, and if it breaks below $1, the next support is 90 cents. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.